Hello and welcome. This is Sal Subnis here with SS Multimedia. Today, we're going to be talking about the area of irregular shapes.
Alright, so let's go over our objective. Objective is understanding how to find the area of an irregular shape. Right? So, of course, we all know what understanding is, obviously. And then area. If we had this square here, and it had these units, we would find the area by knowing that there's 2 units on this side, right? 1, 2, 2 is on that side. 1, 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So this has a area of 4 square units. Okay, that's the area. And then a regular shape would be not a square, right? Because a square would line up perfectly with the grid. What if this is our grid, right? But that's a very here. You know what? I'm gonna try this again. So let's try this again, right? Yeah, that's better. And now, what if we had a triangle here, right? It doesn't line up perfectly, right? There's some half and half here, right? This one's half in the triangle, half out of the triangle, right? So we're going to be learning how to find the area of an irregular shape, which would be this. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with an example, and as you can see, I have this page set up like a grid, so it will be easier for us to start. So we're going to start off with this circle here. Okay, so the first step when finding the area of it is, or at least with a circle, is to box the parts that are involved. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a square, okay, or try to in my case because I'm not good at these. Right, okay. There you go. Okay. As you can see, I'm not the best when I try to go quick, so you can take your time with this. Don't take too long because this isn't actually how to solve it, but it's the first step. There. I got like a box sort of thing going on here. Now what you want to do, you want to take out the boxes that this circle isn't touching. Right, so as you can see, the circle isn't touching this one, right? So what you're going to do, you're just going to color that in with red, right? It's saying stay away from me, okay? I'm not part of this. I'm not part of this problem, okay? All right, let's see. This one is barely touching, so we're going to keep involved that, okay? But here's the thing. If this is like barely touching like that, it's okay to cross it off. So see how these are barely touching? We're still going to cross it off, okay? Same with this one, because that won't make a difference. Here, however, it might. Okay, it's a little too much just to cross it off. Here, however, on this corner, it's barely even touching. It's like this much, right? If this was the unit, this would be how much it's touching. So I'm going to cross that one off as well. So now that we got that covered, these are the units, okay? And the answer to this one would most definitely not be just to count like this, to say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? What you're going to do, you're going to find first the whole units, or about the whole units. So these ones, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, those are all about a whole unit. So you're going to count those. So 5 whole, right? And then there's these ones, right? And I'm going to count this one in blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we're not counting because they're not whole. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to estimate a value. Okay? So for all of these, for this side, I think we're just going to count them all as 1/2 because most of them are about 1/2 of their unit. Right? So 1 half plus 1 half, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, you have 6, right? And if each of them are a half, right, we're going to divide it by 2 then, we get 3. Okay, so this is like a estimate of about how much that would equal. So we're going to say 3 partial, and we're going to add those two up, okay, and we get 8. So this area is about 8 square units. Okay, so that's how you can do it. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with this triangle. Okay, so I'm going to box it off again. At least try to. Wait. There you go. Remember, you don't want to cut into the triangle. Okay, because this triangle is still a part of it. Okay, sorry about that noise. So here, I'm going to bring it a little down so we have a little space to work with here. There you go. And of course, we're going to cross this off. Right, just like last time, except I'm not going to spend as much time this time with crossing it off. Simply cross it off. Right? Now let's find the stuff that aren't involved. This one is not involved. This one's not involved. These two are both not involved. These ones are all not involved. So this is how you're just going to go. You're just going to find the ones that are involved. That are barely involved. Just cross them off. Right? So these are all not involved. Remember, you don't want to cross everything off, just the ones that are not involved. Okay, so now this is what is involved. So we're going to do the same process like last time. Okay? We're going to count the whole ones. So basically, since that one's about whole. Okay, let me try this again. What you're trying to do, since this whole shape here, right, is all whole or almost whole, right, you're just going to find the area of that, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6 times 2 is 12. So this is 12, right? Then you have, okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay, now we gotta find the partial ones. For partial, I'm gonna color them in with white because I'm gonna draw them with the white because it might get a little confusing here. And yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, 15. Alright, so we have 15 partials, right? And now I'm realizing that we never wrote down how many whole numbers, right? Right, so we have, let's see, what's the biggest number here is 21. So it's like we have 21 whole, right? And then we have 15 partial, but there's all still partial, right? There's not whole, so we're gonna have to kind of divide them, right? So again, we're gonna do by 2 because that's about how much it is. So 15 divided by 2 is not divisible, right? So we're just gonna round it to something that is divisible. One that's near is 14 or 16. I'm gonna go to 16. Now that's like a little out of our range, but let's do it. I think we can do it. Divided by 2 equals 8. So it looks like our answer here for the for the partials is 8 partial. And now all you have to do is just add them up. 1 plus 8 is 9. Carry down the 2 is 2. So the answer here is 29 square units. There you go.
I want you to try one yourself. See if you can get the answer. Okay, so give it a go. So I'm assuming that you pause the video, tried it out for yourself. If not, you can rewind and just pause it there. And post in the comments below what you get, right? And I'm going to check your answers, right? I want to know. So, of course, first step is to box it all off, right? And of course, since this one is a try it yourself, I'm just going to a little quick, not explain as much, but more of a just answer it. And of course, box them all off. Ones that aren't used, this was barely used. Oh, bottom is barely used. Oh, okay, I'll count that. Okay, there you go. Right? And now we're going to count the whole ones. Yes. One, let me get blue here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And then partial, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And divide that by 2 because they're all about half of the cube. Right? If not, you can divide it by 3, but usually 2 is a good way to do it. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So 4 partial. And then we got 7 as our whole. 7 whole. You add them together and you get 11. So that's how quick you should be able to do this. Within, 30 seconds, we got that done. So 11 square units. Remember to put the word square. Otherwise, it's not area. You have to put the word square. Answer is 11 square units. I hope you got that yourself. And if you did, congratulations. If not, keep trying. You get it. So I'm hoping that you come out a little smarter after this video and that you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell. See you in the next one.